Hi, pool guy. I have watched some of your videos, or maybe all of them. Just kidding. My question is, I have a pool slide that was done or finished in small 1-inch penny tiles. It was built about 5.5 years ago, and now the grout lines are beginning to crack and get really thin. Some tiles here and there are popping out. Is it possible to remove all the tile and refinish the slide just with a smooth concrete finish and stain it like stained concrete? Can you also just put concrete on top of the tile?
Last question first. No, I would never just put concrete over the tile. You won't get adhesion. It just will not stay, and it'll spall and pop off and create all kinds of cracks, which would be just not be good for your people sliding down. Secondly, if you remove all of the tile, which is going to be the first suggestion no matter what you do, just plastering it with concrete is not going to give you enough slip. What you would have to do is refinish with your concrete, whatever your concrete finish is, and then epoxy coat it with something. And here's the challenge with that. That's how I started our concrete slides, was troweling the concrete in, putting the epoxies over. The epoxies never tended to last for one of two things. The sun beating on them always kind of yellowed them and gummed them up, and secondly, water running over them always tended to chalk the epoxy long term. So our early slides were epoxied. We went from there to penny round tile, the 1x1 tiles, to try to make them better. And what that worked for a while, though they have to be resealed on occasion to make them work very well. We've since then gone from that to doing an eco finish, which we remove the tile, grind it smooth, and then do a flame powder coated plastic over it, and that tends to work. That's the best finish we've found. What we do with that is once we flame it on, then we car wax it, and it tends to work the best. So I wouldn't go backwards from where I've been. I would never suggest that you go from tile back to regular concrete. I would have you step from tile up to something like eco finish or some type of a roll-on plastic finish that can handle the sun and that can also handle the water running down it, because water running down that slide is causing all kinds of issues with the surface anyway, let alone heat, the sun beating on it or cold beating on it or anything else. But if you can't just reseal that tile, put the loose ones back, get them back in place and get them back adhered, and then maybe regrout it, and then make sure you seal it. Then I would go one step forward and go into eco finish or something like that. Yes, no?